Every war game claims to redefine the battlefield, but this one might actually do it. After years of silence, leaks, and fan theories, Battlefield 6 is back and it's gunning for the throne. Massive destruction, next-gen graphics, and gameplay that feels more alive than ever. But the real question is, can DICE bring back that classic Battlefield magic? The chaos, the teamwork, the unforgettable moments? Or is this just another flashy trailer hiding an empty war zone? Let's find out. This is Battlefield 6, the comeback we've all been waiting for. Battlefield 6 drops us into a world teetering on collapse. Climate disasters, political instability, private military factions, and dwindling resources have thrown humanity into chaos. It's set in the near future, not sci-fi, but just close enough to feel chillingly real. Each map feels like its own story. Skyscrapers half buried in sand, flooded cities torn apart by war, and mountains crawling with drones and tanks. There's no traditional campaign this time, but the developers found a way to weave small environmental narratives into the multiplayer. You'll see propaganda screens flicker mid-battle, refugees fleeing through war zones, and objectives that hint at a larger world falling apart. It's cinematic storytelling through gameplay, not cutscenes, and when it works, it's incredible. Still, for those hoping for a full single-player experience, this is where Battlefield still falls short. There's a prologue-style tutorial mission and a few narrative events, but the real story, as always, is written by the players on the battlefield. Let's talk about gameplay, the heart of Battlefield. The gunplay this time is sharp, weighty, and satisfying. Every weapon feels distinct, from the kick of an assault rifle to the thunder of a sniper shot echoing across the ruined city. DICE has clearly spent time tightening movement and recoil patterns, making Battlefield 6 feel more grounded than 2042 ever did. The destruction system is back and it's better than ever. Entire buildings collapse dynamically, roads cave in under tank fire, and even smaller objects react realistically to explosions. It's not just visual chaos, it changes how you play. You can blow holes through walls to flank enemies or collapse cover to flush out snipers. It's unpredictable, and that's what makes it Battlefield. Battlefield 6 marks a return to classic class design. Gone are the hero specialists. Instead, we're back to the familiar assault, engineer, support, and recon archetypes. Each class has its own strengths and unique gear. Assault gets faster revives and rifle adaptability. Engineers handle vehicles and explosives. Support keeps the team alive with ammo drops and suppression tools. Recon scouts the field, marks targets, and controls the flow from afar. Progression has been overhauled too. Instead of endless grind for cosmetics, upgrades are tied to your performance in your chosen class. It's cleaner, fairer, and rewards teamwork instead of kill farming. But it's not perfect. Balancing is still a work in progress. Some weapons dominate early on, and certain vehicles can feel a bit overpowered, especially in large-scale modes. But compared to 2042's chaotic meta, this is a massive improvement. The map design is where Battlefield 6 shines the brightest. Each location feels handcrafted with a clear identity. Whether it's Red Sands, a sprawling desert city filled with collapsing buildings, or Black Ridge, a mountain stronghold with brutal verticality. These maps are huge but intelligently segmented, so you're always part of the action without feeling lost in empty space. New modes push the scale even further. The return of Conquest and Breakthrough feels more tactical, while Operations combines both into cinematic multi-phase battles that evolve over time. Then there's the new Warfront mode, a persistent large-scale conflict where victories and losses across multiple matches actually change the front lines of the war. It's a bold idea, and it gives long-term players something meaningful to fight for. Still, not everything lands perfectly. Some maps can feel too open for infantry players, and spawn balancing still needs tuning. But when it all clicks, jets screaming overhead, tanks rolling through debris, and teammates shouting over voice chat, there's nothing else like it. Graphically, Battlefield 6 is a powerhouse. The Frostbite engine continues to set the bar for realism. Explosions bloom with stunning detail, reflections shimmer in water puddles, and lighting dynamically shifts during battles. The sound design deserves its own spotlight. Gunfire echoes across valleys, explosions shake your speakers, and distant screams or footsteps in rubble make the battlefield feel alive. Play this game with good headphones. It's a full sensory experience. Performance-wise, DICE has learned from the past. The optimization is smoother, frame rates are stable on both PC and console, and crossplay actually works. Sure, there are still bugs here and there. It's a Battlefield launch after all, but it's night and day compared to 2042's rocky start. Live service and community feedback. DICE promises a healthier post-launch roadmap this time. Instead of endless skins and random updates, Battlefield 6 focuses on meaningful seasonal content. New maps, new weapons, and reworked events that tie back to the ongoing Warfront system. The community reaction so far? Surprisingly positive. Early players are calling it the Battlefield we've been waiting for. Of course, some are still cautious, remembering broken promises from 2042, but overall, there's real momentum here. So, after everything, is Battlefield 6 a play or a pass? If you've been craving that old-school Battlefield feeling, massive maps, destruction that actually matters, teamwork that decides the match, and those chaotic cinematic moments that no other shooter can replicate, this is an easy play. It's not flawless. It needs a few patches, some tuning, and maybe more meaningful solo content. But when it's firing on all cylinders, Battlefield 6 is everything this series is supposed to be. If you're tired of live service models, hate unpredictable launches, or prefer tighter tactical shooters like Rainbow Six or Counter-Strike, you might want to pass, at least until a few updates roll out. But for fans of large-scale chaos, explosive destruction, and that unforgettable only in Battlefield magic, this one's a win. So, what do you think? Has Battlefield 6 finally redeemed DICE, or is it just another bullet in a broken franchise? Let me know your verdict in the comments below.